y'all, this relationship is DOA.
Totally is. This is such an interesting interaction that happens in the next scene. It's not that Edmund said something that was weird at the beginning. It was how he defended it later.
Yes.
And he's talking to Edmund. He's like, Nick is perfect. And Edmund just kind of makes a remark like, that would be crazy to hear. Even you know someone's not perfect, even though you're not, just to hear it.
That'd be nice. And KB like immediately.
It sounds
kind of
pointed.
Kind of like a cat seeing a mouse goes, what?
And she went, what? To hear what? Uh-oh. And I read an uh-oh. It's like, that he's perfect. And then she goes from 0 to 11 and says, are you comparing your relationship?
Now, they've talked about comparing relationships before. They've brought it up since Mexico.
This is a problem, though. The problem with her when she's talking to him, it sounds like she's lecturing him.
Because she is lecturing him because he is a child.
Yeah, well, that's true. I'm just saying you can't actually have a relationship if you're lecturing.
No,
and she's basically says, "Don't you make it sound like I'm not doing enough." And if you said it, you meant it. And he's like, and he finally admits, "I don't hear any positive stuff from you." And she was like, "This is not the place to bring this up." And then he finally says, "Well, what have you told me that was nice?" Which is a very childlike thing to say. Last night I told you I appreciate you so much.
I was cheering you on. And why would you bring that here? And she finally says, have a good night. You're being fucking weird. He goes after her. And this is what I noticed he does this. They fight. She tells him pretty logically what he did. He totally talks over her, doesn't hear her.
Saying, I love you. I really do love you.
And then he goes into, I love you. I love you. And it's like, it's so...
Which doesn't mean anything after a while.
Which is what a child says, because a child can't handle the complexity that someone loves someone and is also really fill in the blank. Disappointed, sad, angry, upset at some... Those things can coexist.
Right. He's just trying to say, I love you, so stop yelling at me.
Doesn't get it at fucking all.